Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always, I appreciate you. So, what we have here, it says deadly M6.9 earthquake hits Java, Indonesia. Here you can see a photo of the epicenter of exactly where that hit. Now it says a very strong earthquake registered by the BMKG as a 6.9 hit the coast of West Java province, Indonesia, around 1647 UTC. Now it says on December 15, 2017. The agency is reporting it at about a depth of 66 miles. Now the USGS initially reported a 7.4 and downgraded it to a 6.5 at a depth of 57 miles. Now the USGS, every time I see these earthquake reports, they always downgrade. I don't get it. Like I just don't get it why they downgrade them so much. So some areas have it at a 6.9, they have it at a 6.5. Now the EMSC is reporting a 6.5 as well at a depth of 70 miles. Now it says the Australia Geoscience is reporting a 6.7 at a depth of 57.8 miles. So this thing was anywhere from a 6.5 to a 6.9. Now it says according to the USGS, the epicenter was located about 0.3 miles east-southeast of Sipatuja, with a population of roughly 0. So now it goes on. Now it says about 27 miles south-southwest Singaparna, which has a population of over 48,000. 27.4 miles south-southwest of Kuala, with a population of over 50,000. 31.1 miles south-southwest of Tasikmalaya, with a population of over 271,000, and about 63.5 miles south-southeast of Bandung, with a population of almost 1.7 million, and that is in Indonesia. It says there are roughly over 13 million people living within 6.2 miles of this earthquake. 6.3 million people were estimated to have felt moderate shaking. 73 million felt light shaking, and 75 million felt weak shaking. Now it says the quake was felt for about 20 seconds in the capital of Jakarta. So let's get down here and see. It says the USGS has issued a green alert for shaking-related fatalities and economic losses. Now here, this was before the update. This says there is a low likelihood of casualties and damages, but let's get down here to the update. It says that authorities have issued a tsunami warning for parts of Java's coastline, saying that there is potential for waves between 1 to 1.5 feet. Now it says the warning ended about 2:30 local time, so it looks like the tsunami warning has ended. However, there are reports of people running out of buildings and heavy traffic on roads as people left coastal areas. According to Sutopo Purwo Nugroho, a National Disaster Mitigation Agency spokesman, a 62-year-old man has lost his life in Ciamis region, and there are reports of more deaths and injuries as well in the same region. It says houses and buildings are damaged in many areas, he said. So even though the initial report said there would be a low likelihood, that has turned out not to be the case. There has been loss of life. There has been massive amounts of damage. We'll take a look at some of these pictures here of some of the buildings that have been damaged due to this earthquake. You can see some of the buildings have completely collapsed, and looks like they're trying to dig through the rubble to see if they can find any survivors there. Now this is the area. Okay, so those numbers up above were off significantly, so I do apologize for that. It should have said that 75,000. I thought they sounded wrong, so I do apologize greatly for that. It's just in some of these reports, but you look at it up here, and you'll see that what I read is what it says. Let's just check real quick. See this? I mean, that's literally 73 million, correct? But it should say roughly 6,300, so 6,395 people felt moderate shaking. About 73,000 felt light shaking, and 75,000 felt weak shaking. But again, here's the shake map and how it breaks down. And again, I said 7,000 did not feel anything. 75K felt weak shaking. 73K felt light shaking, and about 6,300 people felt moderate shaking. However, now you can see the area. It's there's a plate tectonic boundary right down here, so it's not surprising that this area is sees so many um, earthquakes. But I mean, still, this one was pretty large and did a lot of damage. So if there is any more updates, I'll get those out to you guys. But this has caused a good amount of damage. There has been loss of life reported and injuries reported. Um, so again, if there's any more updates on this devastating earthquake, I'll get those out to you guys for sure. But thanks for watching these videos and supporting the channel. We're growing every day because you guys, and I say it all the time, but I mean it. I can't thank you guys enough for that. It's nice to know that people actually enjoy the videos, even though I know my videos aren't perfect. I try my best for everyone. But again, now, before not to get off this, but I didn't know there was another plate tectonic boundary basically surrounds the islands. Look at this. These red lines right here are plate tectonic boundaries. So you have one on this side of Jakarta and Java or whatnot, and then you have basically one on this side of it. So it's almost like like in between these plate tectonic boundaries. So that's probably why they have so many earthquakes there and so many big earthquakes. But to get off that little rant there, be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.